Mining settlers, the lure of the mineral wealth has attracted many immigrants into the desert. Mining camps and isolated settlements have sprung up following the discovery of certain mineral deposits. It was gold that brought immigrants scrambling into the great Australian desert. Hi, hello. Food and food supplies have to be brought 300 miles from Perth to keep the mines going. Some of them like Carl, Burley and Coolgardie have become towns of considerable size. In the Kalahari desert, the discovery of the diamonds and coppers has brought many white men to this thirstland and is called, as it is called, even in the most arid Atacama. In northern Chilliwack, mining camps have been established for the mining of the caliche, from where a sodium nitrate, a valuable fertilizer, is extracted and exported to all the parts of the world. The mines are worked by local Indian laborers and supervised by the foreign technicians. Besides nitrous, copper is also mined. This two products have directly or indirectly contributed to the growing size of the Chilean towns of Arica, Iquique, Antofagasta, and Chuquicamata. Wow. The last name is the world's largest copper town. Okay. Similarly, in the desert of North America, silver is mined in Mexico, uranium in Utah, and copper in Nevada. A host of other minerals and their byproducts have in fact greatly altered the landscape and economy of such arid regions. In the recent years, the discovery of oil in many parts of the Saharan and the Arabian desert has transformed the forgotten part of the globe. In Algeria, oil wells have been sunk 2 miles deep to tap oil. In the Middle East, pipelines over 1,000 miles long have been laid to bring oil from the source of the Persian Gulf across Saudi Arabia to Saida, that is in Lebanon, and Banias in Syria on the Mediterranean coast. In the Middle East, pipelines over 1,000 miles long have been laid to bring oil from the source of the Persian Gulf across Saudi Arabia to Saida, Lebanon, and Banias in Syria on the Mediterranean coast. But still half of the world's reserve of oil untapped in this region. The deserts here will virtually be paved with gold. In Iraq, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia, the desert landscape is fast changing. New roads, huge palaces, ultra-modern hospitals, air-conditioned apartments, and swimming pools are all examples of a thriving new era entirely by the oil liquid gold. Hi, hot Ashik. Ram Ram. New roads, huge places, ultra modern hospitals, air conditioned apartments, and swimming pools are examples of a thriving new era entirely by oil liquid cooled. मैं अच्छी हूँ. So मैं मुंबई से हूँ. I am from Mumbai, Marine Drive area. I am doing my masters in law from Bombay University. मैं मास्टर्स कर रही हूँ लॉ में बॉम्बे यूनिवर्सिटी से. Hi Abhay, I'm good. Yes, yes.